YouTube Shorts. The absolute opposite of what this is. It's these 60-second maximum clips in a vertical format that has absolutely dominated YouTube in the last year or two. But they are very controversial in the YouTube sphere, I choose to call it. So here is my very, very professional, so high quality opinion about YouTube Shorts, and also a little about TikTok, because we have to start with my connection to YouTube Shorts. They are all over YouTube. They even have their own tab where you only see YouTube Shorts. Normal videos don't really have that anymore. And they accumulate millions, if not billions, of views. And they have, in my opinion, truly broken the YouTube algorithm. They are well too integrated in YouTube, I think. But where did the idea come from? It came from TikTok, of course, because every big social media platform chooses to copy TikTok in some way or another. The last time I was on Instagram, I discovered they have their Reels. Apparently Facebook also have Facebook Watch, or whatever it's called, which is basically a carbon copy of TikTok. I think even Snapchat is starting to integrate it. I'm not entirely sure on that one though. And of course, most famously YouTube. The one that doesn't have an integrated version of TikTok yet is actually Reddit. But that's only because all people do on Reddit is re-uploading TikToks. And I don't really have anything against TikTok as a platform, because at least they don't copy other social medias, but try to do something on their own. Come to think of it, I'm walking a significantly more people-filled place than yesterday. Where did I come from? Yeah, TikTok doesn't copy other social media because they have their very real, original concept, even though they bought it up or whatever. We're not here to talk about TikTok that much. I don't use TikTok. I have really nothing to do with TikTok. Try to avoid it at all costs. What I do use is YouTube. Is that a camping spot? Well, it seems a weird place to camp. I didn't think you were allowed to do that here. The thing about YouTube Shorts, it has actually been around for quite some time. I think it was like in the early 2021 they first started experimenting with it, which is way longer than I thought it was ago. I mean, it's literally 2.5 years. 2.5 years is a lot, I think. Anyway, let's continue down here. There are more paths at this time. As I was saying, YouTube started to promoting the so-called YouTube Shorts First, it was a tab below videos or on the homepage, and it was quite discreet compared to the normal videos that we were used to. However, it grew more and more integrated in YouTube, and what I think was the baddest decision YouTube made was to not separate the videos and shorts more than they did initially. And I do understand now there's a bit more segregation between videos and YouTube shorts, but you still get bombarded with them if you just try to watch a normal video. And the problem I have with them is the short form content. Because if I want to watch a YouTube video about something, it usually takes maybe 15 minutes, maybe a half an hour if it's a big topic. And it's fine. I'm fine with spending that time because I learn something, or I feel like I use my time for something good. When your clip is maximum 60 seconds, you don't really have the possibility to learn stuff. I mean, sure, we have all these 10 fun facts channels that have popped off recently, but let's be honest, who remembers the facts afterwards? I would much rather go into a deep dive into the topics they mentioned or something. Like if I hear 10 Thomas the tank engine, whatever he's called, facts in a YouTube short, that basically means I spent 40 seconds hearing 10 random facts that I don't remember. On a normal YouTube video, I spend 15 minutes learning something useful about Thomas the Tank Engine, if that's what I'm into. We are not in the right place. You ever just walk and realize you have walked the completely wrong direction in like 15 minutes? That's basically what happened right there. Anyway, you don't spend your time doing something useful when you're watching YouTube shorts. You might think, oh, this video it teaches me something, but it doesn't stick. You don't feel like you have spent your time on something good. And furthermore, we have the ginormous problem that is reduced attention span. Because of course TikTok and YouTube Shorts and all the other are guilty of that, reducing our attention span. The big problem with that is that if I watch a feature film or something, I spend half an hour watching something interesting. If I'm on TikTok or YouTube Shorts, choose whatever you like, and I spend half an hour watching some TikToks or YouTube Shorts things, I will just call them TikToks from now on, I don't feel like I've got anything out of it, and I have basically wasted all of my time, but I don't feel bored. I never feel bored enough to stop what I'm doing. If it's a normal YouTube video about something you're not even remotely interested in, you can just click off. You can't really do that with a 40-second clip, because the 15-minute video has been crammed into the 40-second clip. And what that essentially means, that you get overstimulated. And apparently the body likes that. it craves more. You continue watching, and you don't realize, now I have no time left. You waste your time. That is my problem with it. You don't feel like you've gotten anything out of it. And especially the problem I have with the YouTube Shorts is how they are baited so much. Like, fine if it was, just an app. Fine if it was just an app. Are we? No, we're not walking on a World War II bunker. That's sad. It would be fine if it was a separate app and I could choose. I don't want to watch YouTube Shorts. I'll just watch normal YouTube videos. The problem is that it's mushy. They have been blended together and they're not equal. A 15-minute video is not equal to a 40-second clip. First of all, the video makes more AdSense, which is good for creators, so we like that. But second of all, the short racks in millions of views, which the normal video don't really do. Like, except if the algorithm does something wrong. Have you ever seen a YouTube short with like under 100,000 likes? I think it's a rare case scenario. I think it's rare to see, actually, which is a bit sad, because I countless times watch normal YouTube videos with tens of thousands of views, and while that's good for a video, it's not as good for a short, because naturally a view in terms of shorts are not equal as a view in terms of videos. If I get 1,000 views on a YouTube short, it's not a big deal. If I get 1,000 views on a YouTube video, I'm suddenly famous. And the engagement rate is also higher on YouTube Shorts as well. I think I've read, very much higher. Like, maybe 1 of 100 people likes a video. Oh, that's private. Maybe 100 people likes a video, a normal YouTube video. That's fine. 1% likes, and maybe another percent comments or something. On a YouTube short, it's maybe 10%. The engagement rate on a YouTube short is much higher, because you don't really have the time to properly evaluate if you really like the content you're seeing. And as you can find many interviews of, the short/TikTok interface is directly, made to have as high as an engagement rate as possible, while, keeping people watching. And shorts and TikToks, I think, also loop, which messes with the watch time compared to normal YouTube videos. On a normal YouTube video, you start out with around 100%, and ends with maybe 10% left. On a short, it is possible to not go under 90%, and in many cases, people actually get over 100% watch time from the start, or 100% viewership of whatever it's called from the start, because the video just loops around. And I can't imagine anything of that really messes with the watch time to the shorts advantage. And it makes kind of sense, right? If you watch a 1 minute clip, things maybe go so fast that you want a repeat. If you watch an hour-long YouTube video, things doesn't have to go so fast that you need a repeat. Shorts have the possibility to be too fast. Videos don't really have that. And I mean, yes, there are this video of this cat titled the shortest video on YouTube, which is less than 1 second long. But that is beside the point. A video like this maybe attracts, I don't know, if it even gets any views. I mean, maybe 1% of people are still watching. If we want to have, real data. On a short, if I made this as a short, I really said, now I want to tell everything I want to tell in 40 seconds. I could potentially have 60% left. And while that sounds great, it does mean that I would imagine that the algorithm would really bait the short form content over the long form content, since people stick around to the end. Whereas on a normal YouTube video, people leave. And that's fine, people have other things to do. They decide not to watch a video. But really, I can't imagine anything other than it really messes with the algorithm I mean, shorts are powerful. They accumulate billions of views, as I said before. And videos don't really have a chance against them. I think a good idea would be to segregate all of the shorts into a separate app, and say all the videos go on YouTube, and all the YouTube shorts go on a new app called whatever, YouTube Shorts, anything, TikTok. And I think that's where I stand. That's really my opinion about it. Videos and shorts shouldn't be mixed. Also because if you look at the effort people go to make a video, I mean other people than me, and look at the effort that people often go to in making TikToks or YouTube shorts, you see a stark difference. You see a very apparent difference. The videos that are long, well scripted, informative, and you get a sense of what's going on, are generally poured more effort into them than the YouTube shorts. I really think YouTube shorts is often about beating the algorithm. It's what they're meant to do. People want to beat the algorithm and go viral and become famous. There's the bunkers. Nice. Let's go the other way. Whereas in the normal YouTube videos, of course, if you talk out to nothing in half an hour like me, you don't get millions of views. That's simple. But it doesn't have to be this, we have to beat the algorithm thing. You can find 10-hour icebergs that have millions of views. They haven't beaten the algorithm. They haven't even thought about them. They just sat down and told some informative stuff. The same, those like YouTube documentaries that you find around every once in a while, that is like 40 minutes long always. They're racking a pretty fair amount of views as well. And while they have flashy animations, they aren't in your face as much as YouTube Shorts. And I think it's kind of sad actually that the video format. What's in that tree? Anyway, the video format is almost dying out in favor of shorts. I feel like really YouTube is pushing shorts. YouTube is really trying to get people to... That's a horse, that. Can you see the horse? That's a horse. Interesting. You never know what you're going to find out in the forest. Other than trees. For the most part, anyway. I really think, of course the video isn't dying out, but YouTube is really, really pushing shorts. And I think, the rise in short form content is very apparent, because if you go on Instagram or Facebook, and especially TikTok, they have billions of views as well. I mean, I didn't even know that people still used Facebook, but here are Facebook videos that are like 1 minute long, short form content, pop-up text, wait till the end. And they rack in millions of views. And I don't really see the point in it. It's almost like people are being hacked. Their brains are being hacked to like short form content. It's kind of interesting to see the rise in it. Also, I mean, the interesting revelation is actually memes. If you have followed memes around, you know their origin. They started on like these old gaming forums or whatever. Then, YouTube became a thing and many memes moved over to YouTube. It was great, everyone was having great fun, yoo-hoo. And Vine popped up with even more memes. Okay, there were a bunch of people here just moments ago, right? Well, they've gone home apparently. Oh my god. There's so many cars out there, aren't there? Oh no, it's just a summer house. Maybe we shouldn't walk into a bog. Thank you for telling me. the thing is that after Vine was kind of like TikTok. I mean, 10-second clips, not really funny in any sensible way. The meme website, whatever, meme app. Then Vine died, YouTube continued, then came TikTok. And what do we see now? All music memes have moved from YouTube and over to TikTok. Have you seen any music memes on YouTube in the last couple of years? I bet you don't have, because they don't exist. As far as I'm aware, anyway. They have moved over to TikTok, and it's 10-second clips of some people dancing around. That's very often. That's how I choose to interpret it. I might be wrong though. I don't use TikTok. And I think the problem is not exactly with the memes. The problem, you can't get away from TikTok anyway. You can't get away from short form content. Everyone around has started to watch short form content. Whether they don't use TikTok. I saw a guy recently. He didn't use TikTok. He despised TikTok, as far as I ever heard. But still, when I noticed later, when he scrolled Reddit, it was literally nothing other than re-uploaded TikTok clips. I mean, he was... What? No, just them. Butterflies. I mean, he was on Reddit in protest against TikTok. Well, not exactly protest against TikTok. He didn't use it. But the only thing he saw on Reddit was literally re-uploaded TikTok clips. And I think the spread of short form content, the same, if you have ever been near an old person who doesn't know their volume buttons on their phone, and they have like this cover which can store cards and fold over, and it looks absolutely disgusting. They're on Facebook. Of course they are. Everyone they know on Facebook, and so on and so on. But what do they do on Facebook? They watch re-uploaded TikTok clips as well. I mean, just why at this point? It's basically TikTok clips, you everywhere. Even if the people don't use TikTok, they're still infiltrated with the short form content. Well, and that's basically my honest thoughts about TikTok and YouTube Shorts. I think they're overrated, basically, and I think they come and almost take my normal videos. I think people prioritize shorts way too much, and the algorithm does way too much too, and people have way too much time that they don't spend wisely. I mean, when was the last time you came off TikTok and figured, yeah, I learned something useful today. I learned something interesting today. Yeah, that's right, never. Because such a thing doesn't exist. I mean, and yes, there are some TikTok channels that are pretty interesting. I noticed when I first started experimenting with YouTube Shorts, back when it was in beta and didn't dominate the website, I saw a bunch of those Sack King videos or whatever, and they were absolutely fantastic. But I quickly realised I was falling down the hole. that I didn't want to. So I basically stopped using it. And you know, there's an extension where you can basically get shorts to open in normal video format. I installed that extension, and that basically means, other than that, I basically never use YouTube Shorts anymore. I have never used TikTok. I have never really used Instagram Reels or Facebook Watch or whatever it's called. But I see people around me use them way too much. And I think that's a bit of a problem. Because yes, you could argue that you're wasting your time with YouTube, but you still have the possibility to learn something useful. You don't really have that with short form content. I mean, what are we going to do? Have a guide on how to reinstall Windows in a short form content? How would that even be possible to follow? YouTube is useful, is basically what I'm saying. And that's it. Thank you for joining in today. And listen to my thoughts in 31 minutes. I mean, I've just talked about wasting your time. You just watched a random person on the internet talk about short form content for 31 minutes. I'm sorry for wasting your time. Anyways, that's basically it.